I'm not saying I have the solution to everything, but we started a small experiment 5 years ago at Masters Union. It started as an experiment. I am a software entrepreneur. I ran a software company in the US for 15 years, right? This was just an experiment for me. We took in 60 students, 60 volunteers. They didn't pay a dime. We, in fact, paid them to come and join our college. We had no UGC, no AICT, no NIRF, no NAC, no accreditation. We just started with 60 students, right, in 2021. So it's been to the campus many times. We said no exams, no lectures, no slides, no grades, no attendance, no books, right? We will leave all of that. We will think from first principles how the human brain actually learns, right? We'll go down to the biology and the neuroscience of it, and let's try to create a curriculum from a ground up. Let's not take anything from the Prussian king. Let's go back to the old methods and see what needs to be done. And we'll build a business school, like an MBA program. So 60 kids joined somehow. It was COVID, sab vele the, to aage 60 log, right? And with those 60 kids, we started an experiment with a completely different curriculum. The curriculum was that we'll divide their year into 4 semesters, or 4 terms. And in every term, the students will have to build a small business, right? And their grades will actually come from their revenue, their margin, their profit, their ROAS, and their NPS. These are the 5 metrics that all of us are judged by, right? That's it. No exams, no quizzes, no assignments, no hypothetical if let x be equal to y, none of that. So in term 1, all students have to build an e-commerce business. They actually have to sell on Amazon. In term 2, they all have to build a cloud kitchen. They actually have to sell on Zomato and Swiggy. In term 3, they all have to build a YouTube channel. They actually have to become creators on YouTube and Instagram, right? And so on and so forth. Right? That's going to be the curriculum. We ran this curriculum. It's been now 5 years. And to give you context, actually, I went through my entire application just talking. So these are some of our students, you'll see. They conceptualize ideas. They actually build them. These are all real products that they build. It's not like a project that they just like leave on a PowerPoint. These are real products that they build. And they actually sell them, right? They actually make real revenue. If nobody has revenue, then they actually don't pass on to the next term, right? They have to make revenue and they get a target. And finally, they have to pitch. These are the actual revenues of my last cohort in their first term when they're selling e-commerce products, right? I don't know if you can read, but the maximum revenue made in 2 months, 2.5 months, is 45 lakhs. And these are 17-year-olds, by the way, or 18-year-olds in some cases, right? The average revenue per team, right, is 4 lakh rupees. And in total, almost 3.5 crore rupees was earned by the students. I want to show you a quick video of what that actually looks like. Oh, sorry, before we go there, this year, 3 of my students who have gone through this curriculum actually made it to Shark Tank. I don't know if you saw their pitches. Thank you. That's Rayansh. He's 17 years old. He's a first-year undergrad student. He pitched. He did not get a deal. That's Dharmil. He's from Surat. He pitched. He did get a deal, right? And that's Nikhil, who got half a deal, but they didn't convert later on, right? But all 3 of them, in the same year, made it to Shark Tank. This year already, I have had 12 of my students who have auditioned, and I'm hoping that at least 5 will make it to the finals. And there are many other students who have raised other funds, et cetera, but I know Shark Tank gets the claps, so I put it here. Students have built D2C brands. They've built YouTube channels. By the way, my favorite, everyone lives here in Gurgaon, right? So if you go to Zomato and search for Lexi's Sandwich, it's one of the highest rated sandwich cloud kitchens. Those are my students. I don't know if you like it. You like it? They're my students, and it was part of their curriculum. In term 3, they have to build a cloud kitchen, or term 2, right? And they built a cloud kitchen, and they're doing really well. I recommend their sandwiches to everybody. Please order.